Good day. This is the video update briefing for Polk County Fire Rescue for August 23rd, 2018. We have another thrill-packed episode for you today. First, let's talk a little bit about the upcoming CAS accreditation. Not sure how much everybody's heard about this, but Lisa and those folks have been working tirelessly to get this thing pulled together. So under the direction of the County Manager's Office and Chief Trevino, we've completed the intensive preliminary work for the EMS accreditation, the ambulance accreditation. It's from Commission on Accreditation of Ambulance Service, CAS. Pretty high standard. And it will, as I don't have to read everything to you, but it's best practices and things like that. So it's a great place that we're starting, and getting this accreditation will improve our overall performance and make sure that we're doing things with the highest industry standards. And you can look for more information to come out as it goes in the very near future. The takeaway from this is we will formally apply for it. We had to make sure everything was in order and everything that we were complying with everything before we actually sent in the application, because they can come out at any time once you've applied to start the process. So it's been quite an endeavor to get to this point. So that should be happening within the next 2 weeks. You're going to hear a lot more about that in the future. Some rooms needed. This is kind of a strange request. In September, we got a new class starting. It's called the Integrity Scholarship Program. They're going to be going to paramedic school pretty much full time. It's a shortened program as far as the the length of time in months, but it's because they're going more during the week, more days and hours during the week. Some of the students want to rent a room to be closer to the school and all the rides and everything, so for less potential to be late. So if anybody has an extra room, wants to make a little bit of money, would you please contact Betsy LeCount? She's with HR, and call her directly. It's 534-6590. Or if you just know of anybody that's got a room that may be for rent or something. So Betsy will coordinate with the students to match them up, but let's help these folks out if we can. On Monday of this week, I went to the city of Lakeland to the commission meeting where the fire department formally honored those folks that participated in that Lake Morton fire, the Lake Morton Plaza fire, which was on June 26th. You guys know most about this. We responded out there, fire on the roof. There was 128 residents and their pets and 30 staff members, and we evacuated everybody within to the RP Funding Center. So the bottom line is those folks that went on behalf of Polk County Fire Rescue did an outstanding job. I wasn't there, but I went to stand in for everybody who couldn't be there on Monday. Hats off. They were very complimentary about our job, and as well as the other neighborhood partners that participated in it. But PCFR was well represented, and we were a large part of the success of that operation. So you guys did a fantastic job, those who showed up, and you carried on a good tradition. Appreciate your assistance in that. It was in the summertime, it was tough, and all those patients and everything, but everything was done real well. The residents, the citizens, and the city commission of Lakeland was extremely happy and very thankful to Polk County Fire Rescue, as well as the other neighborhood partners and community partners. Now the section of stuff we call stuff. First, Deborah would like for me to point out, if you put in administrative leave, if you're able to put that in, the work code of administrative leave, and to tell staff, we've got it set up now to where you've got to add a detail code. And what that means is there's a thing that says detail code underneath the work code, and it's just all she needs is a why and where. Something very simple. She says don't write a drama novel or anything like that. Just like, hey, I'm going to a class in Lakeland, or I got a conference in Jacksonville. Just why and where is fine. Something that will prompt our memory and her memory doing payroll. They need to know why is administrative leave. It's one of those subjects that the payroll folks need to have an explanation before they just assign somebody administrative leave. So we just want to put that detail code in there for why and where you're going. There's been some confusion also, didn't realize this, but the fire admin, the administrative offices are now on Bryce Boulevard, the old public safety building. The actual address is 1295 Bryce Boulevard. We're not over the chief's office, my office, the deputy chief's. We're not over on Clower anymore. It's Bryce, not very far, maybe 2 blocks away. But just so everybody prompts you up to know that we're not there anymore. We're on Bryce Boulevard, it's the new fire rescue headquarters. There's also a new shift change procedure coming out, kind of a deal where it's going to be a more formalized process, a handoff type thing, and you're probably going to hear more about it coming up. But that's getting ready to go in effect. So we just want to just giving you a heads up about that. Also, I was asked to remind everybody that EMT and paramedic renewals are happening this year, and so make sure that we get in on that stuff, CEUs and everything. It's a big process for as many folks as we have, so please be on the early edge of that rather than the late edge. Also, we got a new decon procedure for the gear. As you guys mostly know, we've got 4 of these gear washers throughout the county. And what you should see out there is this new pamphlet that our PIO, in conjunction with training, had made up, and they've posted these right there, and it tells you about the different aspects, how to wash it, how to take it apart, and all that stuff. So make sure you guys that are doing that to get the maximum benefit of the decon for your gear, that you follow the NFPA 1851, which is on this poster there for you. Very handy thing, but there is a process. Also, the decon buckets are out. Training tells me they're issued on there, and look for a link. There's been some problems with Target Solutions that there's, and another thing is there's going to be intermittently unavailable over the next few weeks while they're doing some maintenance and some updates on it. But within 48 hours, there's going to be a video link on there showing the, I think it's Palm Beach County, these decon buckets after a fire. So that's coming out. The instructions on that's coming. So just look for that in the future, within 48 hours from today, actually. Also, any day now, I talked to Assistant Chief Rob Weech, and our 4 new squads are going to be delivered here. And of course, it takes a couple days for them to go into service, as you can imagine. But we're going to see them, and our PIO is going to get some shots of them and everything. I'll send you out some pictures on the next briefing, or send them out to you. We'll publish them. But beautiful trucks be coming in any day now. Also, Ridge Fire Academy's got quite a lot of classes coming up this fall. So we've got, as you can see, the 24-hour confined space operation, 16-hour technician. You got the 40-hour rope rescue operation, 40-hour technician, 40-hour fire service hydraulics and apparatus operation. That's all coming up this fall, between now and through November. Now, some are early September, so you got to get registered soon. I didn't put the dates on each one of these, but some of them are towards the beginning of fall and starting early September. Some of them are in November. So please consult the Ridge database and website for those to find out what the exact dates of them, or our training folks would have those. But get registered as soon as you can for those classes. These are great. A lot of these are for promotions and stuff, so go ahead and get signed up. Well, we come to the end again. So if you have any questions or comments, again, of course, my name's Rick Parnell at polk-county.net, and our Facebook page is there. But look forward to hearing anything from you guys. If you have subjects that you want to get covered, chances are if you have a question about it, a lot of folks will have a question about it. So send it in, and I'll either answer it directly, or I'll make it part of the next video coming out. Promise it'll be sooner rather than later on the next video. But other than that, everybody be safe. And this is, as you guys know, if you watched our Facebook and some of the emails going around today, is the anniversary of the loss of firefighter EMT Ben Lang back in 2004. And we think about him every August 23rd when this happens. We think about him more than that, but sad day for us here for the department. But we're going on, and we just, again, through training and our safety and everything, we hope that that never happens again. But we want to remember Ben on this day. Again, if you got any questions or comments, send them to me, and we will get them answered. All right, see you next time.